Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping back by. I am Tia and it is Friday. Happy Fibro Friday. I am coming off of a beautiful week here in the mid-Atlantic region of the United States where we had unseasonably warm weather. And I don't know about you all, but summer is absolutely my favorite season. So getting these warmer temperatures was such a treat. Yes, the temperatures have already begun to drop back to that normal range for this season, but it's a nice little preview of the summer heat to come, and I'm so excited about that. So yes, I am still floating off that, but I wanted to make this video because this was a question that was given to me a couple months ago when I asked about future Fibro Friday topics, and this was one that was recommended, and I thought it was a good one to discuss. So we're talking about food and fibromyalgia. But before we go any further, first, let me welcome you all who are new and welcome you all back if you are not new. And if you look down in the description box, you will see all of my disclaimers. Not a doctor, not a medical professional, no one that you can quote for peer-reviewed research. However, when I have peer-reviewed research that supports my point, I will put it into the description box. Everything I share is anecdotal at best, and you should always take it with a grain of salt, do your own research, and consult with appropriate medical professionals before you make any changes that may impact your health. So, food and fibro. Well, I was asked about foods that help with fibromyalgia. And in short, there are some eating strategies that may help with some people's fibromyalgia. Here's the thing though, I'm not the best source for that. So earlier this year, I got sick with COVID. You all heard about it. I'm going to put that video series right overhead because, as you all know, that was not fun for me. But I got sick with COVID, and while I was sick, I craved oranges. That was what I wanted to eat when I didn't have a bit of a sore throat. I stayed very raw as far as my diet, a raw vegan diet. I was eating predominantly raw during those days. That's what I was craving, a lot of fresh food, uncooked, unprocessed. Fast forward till now, and I'm still eating a part of my day raw vegan, and I am basically vegetarian. Prior to COVID, I was flexitarian. I was eating chicken sometimes, seafood several times a week, and I might have bacon if someone else prepared it. I wouldn't buy it for myself, but if someone else prepared it, I'd eat a little bacon. Turkey bacon, pork bacon, didn't matter. I love bacon still, but I haven't had it in quite a long time. And so that was my diet. I was flexible with how I ate, though most of my diet, or most of the time, my diet was pescatarian. Well, after I got sick, I was really focused on what made me feel better, which was lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. And now my diet is about 25% raw vegan foods, so uncooked and unprocessed raw foods. 25% is vegetarian, so it might include egg and dairy and honey. Um, that's about 25% of my diet. And the remainder of my diet, the remaining 50%, is vegan but cooked, especially like pastas or heated soups that are heated beyond 118 degrees Fahrenheit. Those kind of things make up the bulk of my diet. So, part raw, part vegetarian, good chunk just cooked vegan. Now, I tried that at the same time that I was trying all of these other things to get a handle on my symptoms because I tapered off of my medicine last year when I was feeling pretty good, and I wanted to get ahead of any symptoms that might flare up in the midst of the colder weather, since that tends to be a bit of a trigger for me. So I did all of the things around the same time. So I'm not clear on what impacted my health most, other than eating fresh, eating raw, eating as many fruits and vegetables as possible really helped when I was sick because it felt satisfying. It felt filling, but not too heavy. So fast forward to now, I no longer have COVID, thankfully, but I'm eating the way that I'm eating, I don't know if that's really contributing to my pain relief or not, because at the same time, I was moving more. I'm trying to sleep better. I am definitely supplementing, those kind of things. I don't know which switch I flipped that helped keep things under control, but so far so good. So that being said, that's not very helpful to you all if you are trying to figure out what can you eat to reduce fibromyalgia pain. Here's what I can recommend. There is a YouTube channel. I've watched her videos before. It's been a while, but I've watched her videos before. It's Pain Free Kitchen. The name says it all. She used food to eliminate her fibromyalgia symptoms. And from what I recall, she basically did an elimination diet, maybe the whole 30, but don't quote me on that. I'll put the links to it below because I didn't watch it right before this video. But she did an elimination diet and figured out she did indeed have food-based triggers. And those food-based triggers, once she eliminated them, her symptoms went away. So it's absolutely possible and worth exploring if you are having symptoms and you are doing all of the other things. See if a dietary change might help. And her website and her YouTube channel might be a good place to start with that particular strategy. On top of that, of course, managing all of the other things is going to absolutely improve your chances of success with whatever you do. But yeah, Pain Free Kitchen is a good place to start. And I'm trying to think, there was something else. It'll come to me in a moment. But yes, definitely check out her videos, see what she has going on over there. Also, oh, I remember, if you are suffering from fibromyalgia pain, I have mentioned before that anti-inflammatory supplements are great. Not because fibro is an inflammatory condition, it is not. However, fibro tends to exaggerate inflammatory conditions because inflammatory conditions are sending pain signals. And if you already have a hypersensitive nervous system that exaggerates all of your pain signals, the best thing you can do is reduce the incidences of those pain signals so that that hyperactive nervous system does not have as much to react to. So definitely look up anti-inflammatory foods and herbs. I know that usually the big ones are garlic, onion, leafy greens, all the things that we're encouraged to eat regularly anyway, and naturally turmeric. I've done videos on turmeric that I will link overhead here so you can check them out. But certainly turmeric as a supplement is fabulous, recommended by my doctor. And in the turmeric video, looking that description section, you will see all of the research that I pulled up and reviewed prior to that video. So, you know, it's definitely peer reviewed. It's not just anecdotal like most of this video is. So, yeah, I'm going to give you the abbreviated version. I did not do my diet to reduce my fibro symptoms. I did try it at the same time that I was starting to implement a lot of other changes or increase some good habits. I was doing everything at once. So the pain reduction or moderate, yeah, I guess you could say moderation of pain, I'm not sure what to attribute it to exactly, but I do know if you are doing everything else and diet is the last frontier that you haven't explored, or maybe you've tried the other things, maybe you're not doing those other things to the maximum, maybe you're not supplementing, maybe you're not moving as much as you need to, maybe you're not getting as much rest as you need to, but you still want to try something that someone else has done with success, absolutely look at diet and see what you can do to improve there. Pain Free Kitchen is a fabulous place to start, but there are other YouTubers, of course, that have explored how diet has helped them with pain regulation, and I'm just not one of them. Like I said, I have a raw cooked vegan and vegan diet, all kind, not vegan, vegetarian diet all at once. And I don't know if that is the source of reduced pain, but I have had a good reaction to it so far. So definitely check out the other channel, see what you can learn from there. That link will be below for your convenience. And if you do have any other questions, let me know. I'm trying a new tea this week that I've never tried before, and I'm just starting to do the research on it. I'm really excited about this one. It'll probably be in a couple of weeks because I'm going to drink it every day to see what happens. But it'll probably be a few weeks from now. But I'm so excited about that because I have really high hopes for how well that's going to work with some other things that I'm adjusting. So anyway, that's it for now. Please have a fantastic weekend. Be safe, be well, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care.